Well, hello, challengers. It's the 21-day positive thought challenge. It is day 11. I am Tony Massey, and again, I'm just so excited about. I'm excited about almost every single day, actually every day as they come. Love what you guys have been posting. Love all the sharing, and I also love what you're posting on the questions that I've been asking. And the last question I asked was about your happy place. And some of you guys have some pretty amazing happy places. Some themes that I see is water. I see a lot of you love to be around the water. A lot of you love to be around your family and just in those quiet spaces where you just get to rebuild and recharge. And I think that's absolutely awesome. So thank you for participating and thank you for sharing. As you can see, I did open the group up. So feel free to share the videos outside of the group if you like, especially if there's a positive thought that you think someone will benefit. But still, keep inviting all of your friends into the group. We are actually growing a lot faster than I anticipated. You guys are definitely accepting the challenge of doubling our membership in a week. And you're well on your way of doing that. And again, I'm so appreciative that you guys are so incredibly dope. Thank you so much for that. So we are doing a 21-day positive thought challenge. And that is based on an article I wrote for thoughtcatalog.com. If you haven't read the article, please go back and read the article. This is your first day and you missed the previous 10 days of the positive thought challenge. Go back and check out those videos. I think that there's going to be something there for you to truly enjoy. So let's get into it. Today is day 11 of the positive thought challenge. Let me read to you today's positive thought. So today's positive thought is, think about the last problem that brought you to your knees. Now, honestly, ask yourself if that issue is still impacting your life the same way it once did. So the next few days, we're going to talk about perspective. We're going to talk about keeping things in perspective. Now, I want you to consider the last situation that felt insurmountable. The last thing you went through that felt like, oh my God, how am I going to get through this? This is so much bigger than anything I've ever been through. It literally brought you to your knees. It had you questioning everything. It may have even had you thinking some crazy thoughts about the future and whether or not the future is going to be something that you can look forward to. It could have been a divorce, it could have been that you lost a job, or it could have been the death of a family member or anything like that. But whatever it was, in the moment, it felt like it was too big to get through. Now, fast forward to today, you made it. Not only did you make it, you overcame that situation, and you're probably a lot better as a result. You're probably thriving. I'm sure you've learned a very valuable lesson, or you've discovered the valuable blessing that came out of that. So that's what this thought is about today, keeping things in perspective. Although you may have gone through something that seemed life-changing, that seemed like it was the end of the world, it wasn't. And as you go through things in the future, I want you to keep that same thought process when you're thinking about, or when you're allowing yourself to feel about the situation that you're in. It is not the end of the world. Now, I'm not trying to diminish it. I'm not saying that it's no big deal. That's not what I'm saying. Again, I want to reiterate this. I think every single one of us are entitled to feel the way we want to feel in the moment. But that doesn't mean that you stay there. And that doesn't mean that you allow this thing to overtake you and cripple you and keep you from being the very best version of yourself that you can be. Keep things in perspective. Understand that this too shall pass. We've talked about this and we'll keep talking about it. I know I sound redundant, but it's by design. This will pass. And at some point, you're going to get the lesson or the blessing out of it, and you're going to be a better person. Just like you are right now when you think back about on the things that you've gone through. I'll be real transparent. You know, I've talked about my PTSD in the past, having gone into combat and coming back and not just not feeling like me, just really feeling separated from who I am. And what I learned through therapy is that I had to put things where they belong. I have this tendency, like a lot of men do, to compartmentalize things, where I take things and put them in a box and then I just leave them in that box, not understanding that everything has an impact. The way I felt coming out of combat it impacted the way I felt about almost everything, the way I dealt with people, the way I dealt with myself, the way I dealt with situations. I wasn't me. And that's what really drove me to going to a therapist to get better, because I wanted to get back to who I really was. And at the time, even being in Iraq and being in those situations, I really felt like this is the biggest thing that's ever happened to me, and I don't think that I'm gonna make it out. I came home and I was depressed and I had all these horrible thoughts, and still I had this mindset that, man, how do I make it through this? And I won't lie, if I can be transparent without losing some of you, there were times that I just didn't see the validity in living. I really didn't think that there was any point in me going on. And I thank God every single day that, I was able to get past that. I was able to get past the fact that moment wasn't the culmination of my life. And I've had some amazing moments since then. I've had an amazing life since realizing that particular situation was just in that moment, and there was so much better waiting for me. And I've had some letdowns. I've had some setbacks. I've had some disappointments. But keeping things in perspective, I realized that this is just for the moment. This is just for this season. Another season is coming. I'm going to get through this, and happier days are ahead of me. And that's what I really want you to take out of today's positive thought. I want you to think about the thing that brought you to your knees. Think about that situation, that one moment in your life, whether it was in your childhood, whether it was 10 years ago, 5 years ago, or whether it was last week. You survived. Not only did you survive, you thrived. You're here. You're living. And hopefully you're living your best life. And you should be, because every single time you wake up, every single time you open your eyes, that is the universe telling you you get one more day to enjoy this beautiful gift called life. And I say, if you're going to enjoy it to the absolute fullest. Go all out. I tell my son all the time, dream big. Like, your dreams should be ridiculous. When you tell your dreams to other people and they say, yeah, I can see that, then you're not dreaming big enough. Go back to the drawing board and dream bigger. Your dreams should be just blow people's minds, the fact that you could even dream in that capacity. That's when you know you're dreaming the right way. But you can't dream that way if you are caught in the prison of a temporary situation. And I want you to understand that no matter how bad it feels, no matter how much it feels like the walls are closing in on you, this is temporary. You are going to survive this, no matter what it is. The worst is not ahead of you. I promise you, it's behind you. All it takes is for you to change your mindset, change your perspective, and accept that because I made it through other things in the past, I'm going to harness the power within, and I'm going to make it through this. And when I think about what I've gone through, when I think about what almost took me out, what almost had me check out, whether it be emotionally, physically, spiritually, mentally, whatever, I think about what almost had me in its grips, and I think about where I am now. I can make it through anything, and I believe that you can. The last thing I want to tell you is this group is more than just about sharing memes and sharing videos and sharing posts. This is about sharing information. This is about reaching out to one another. I believe in the power of community. It takes a village, not just to raise a child, but it takes a village for all of us to feel comfortable in the spaces that we occupy. So the people in this group, or the people on your timeline, the people in your family, the people in your circle, reach out to them. Make them a part of your solution. Not that you want them to solve your problem, but there's so much value in having a safe place to speak about the things that are bothering you, and just allowing someone to just hear, just see you, just listen to you, just be in the moment with you. And if you honestly feel like you can't find anyone to do that, send it my way. I will gladly listen to whatever it is that you need to listen to, whatever it is you need me to listen to, and I will listen without judgment. I will not offer you a solution. I will just offer you a comforting ear and a shoulder. That's it. And I think sometimes that's all we need. So I hope you enjoyed today's thought. I hope you're enjoying the challenge. Keep posting, keep sharing, stay positive, and I will see you tomorrow.